east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital. We've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Up next, we're keeping it in the NFC for this one, between the Atlanta Falcons and the Washington Commanders. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Check, cut.
He's got it on the bootleg. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that is good enough for Atlanta, first down.
And the Falcon, first down.
Here we go. Set.
Pass play now. To Pitts it goes. And they make the tackle at the 38. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. First down, play action. Complete. It's Bijan Robinson. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Got it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Gets this one to London. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cut, cut.
Working inside the red zone. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Falcons will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Starting at the 10. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, in it for the first time. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Cougar 19. Ready.
You're going to run again here with Krosky-Merritt. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Panther 60, Panther 11, Panther 11. Trap 60, Trap 60. 60 Bobcats, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
From the gun, it's Daniels. That one finds his man, Likely. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, here we go. 18 Cardinals, go.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, start. Viking 18. Warriors, check, Panther. Ready, ready.
They'll run here on 1st down. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Eight yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Let's go. Let's go.
On the toss, here's Krosky-Merritt. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
There's corners in this league that really love to cover. There's corners in this league that really love to hit. Corners that can do both, those are the guys that make themselves some serious money.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Buffalo 18, 18, Pioneer. Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Completes beyond the marker. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Hut, hut.
Giving this to Krosky-Merritt. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Offense in the hurry up here.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the Falcons' 13-yard
Trap
line.
50, trap 50. Street, street.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Get it. Bronco, Big Lion. Alert, alert. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Throwing now, Daniels. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Check smash, Warrior 70. Rip, hurt. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Hey, switch. Steady.
Daniels throwing on third. Escapes the pocket. That's caught for the first. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as frequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect 1-for-1.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. The point after splits the upright. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. Ready.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Let's go now. Flat, 95. Set.
They'll air it out on 3rd. That one complete to Pitts. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Throwing from the gun here. Man downfield, and he finds London. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Set, huh?
Sticking to the air here. Hits his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays in the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
2nd down now. They need 7.
Ready, ready. Clock 40. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Falcon 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 5.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays, the ones that amount to really very little statistically, and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Play number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Let's go. 53.
Looking in the air here. Rolling left, buying some time. And he will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead.
Okay, we know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with their brains and their processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. You just put on a show.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Daniels now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now Daniels off to play action. Finds him on the slant. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. The Commanders in the hurry up. They're hustling for the line.
Panther leading. Check, Panther. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Go.
It's Krosky Merritt on 3rd. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Go! 70, Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Hey, Trash. Check, check.
They'll run here following the penalty. Same guy, same results. He's brought it up for a 2nd time. And that's going to bring him to 4th down.
A 3-yard loss on
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. So a punt coming up on 4th down, and it's against Belgium native Corliss Waitman with the honors. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Looking to return from the 29. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At their own 38-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Black, 95.
They'll come out throwing. Right side, reeled in by Pitts. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here we go, set. Blue 32. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. He's got London left side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First 45. Right. Hut, hut.
I'll throw it. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
He's going to throw it again. He's going to try another deep one here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
3rd down give to Robinson. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this.
Set, ready. 10 black. Set.
They'll throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Ready. 70 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 18 Pioneer. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Vacates quickly left side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Bronco 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. This is completed downfield to Likely. And he stopped at the spot he made the catch, so give him, looks like the 27 on that completion. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Offense to the line fast.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he spiked it just in time, so now we'd expect to see their kicker trot out for a try just before we reach halftime. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This will be a 44-yard look. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Riggs.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
And 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Get it. Reno, 18 Cardinal, 19 Lion. Ready, right?
Back now, pressure coming. Escapes the pocket.
What a great play by the defense. Play breaks down, but that defense stays disciplined. Nobody loses control, and they end up stopping him for a loss.
Panther 11. Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go. Black 40. Set.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Escapes out to the left. He takes it himself. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Here we go. Ready?
On 2nd down, Robinson. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, kid, if you want to take your shots. And some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 45.
Staying with Robinson. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line. The defense all over this one.
Okay, that's why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
On the double.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready. Blue, 32. Ready.
This time it's a passing play. They left him wide open. It's complete. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Set.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal.
Check white.
8-yard line.
Set. Ready. Hut, hut.
Running left is Robinson. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. 4 yards on the pickup. They need another 4. 3rd and goal coming up.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Ready.
So now here's 3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. 33. Yellow. Set. Hut.
Gets it again. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Falcons drive their lead to 11. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
How many hands I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran about the luxury of the
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go. 19 Charger. 19 79 Broncos. Check. Get up.
Play action now with Daniels. He rolls to his right. Into a crowd and intercepted. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Well, great work by the defense there, Brock. Coverage keeping things tight downfield even as he extended the play, and as a result, they pick up the INT.
And the eyes were bigger than the stomach on that throw. It was as if he was committed to it right when he left the pocket. But if nothing opens up, you're going to pay for trying to make a throw that simply isn't there.
Ready.
Throwing now on 1st down. The left side is caught by Pitts. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Down. Black. Ready.
Shotgun snap. A give to Robinson. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Set. Hut. 50. Green. Ready?
They're going to try and throw it here. Gets this one to London. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They're just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He dodged the tackle. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Okay,
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Hey. Ready?
Play fake here. Daniels. It's caught. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 29-yard line.
Daniels setting up the play action. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Lions. Back in, back in. Hut, hut.
3rd and short, Daniels connecting on the slant. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
Gain of 5. It's 4th down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Smash, smash. Ready?
Trying to push this past the marker. And forget this first down. He's made as he got to the line. They're not going to get this. This is a turnover on downs.
You know, it's almost like the defense heard that call in their helmet themselves. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And their reward is getting off the field.
Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
A toss now to Robinson. Trucks a defender. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Here's Robinson up the middle. Kicked it outside, found himself about 4 yards as a result. It's second down.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Now trying to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though, didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5, third down coming up.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
52 blue. Ready?
From the gun on third down. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Commanders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you have to finish with points.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Viking 18. Check. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers. Trap 60. Trap 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Let go.
From his end zone, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. He can't hang on to the pass. So second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Come on. Set. 19 Lions. Panther 11. Buffalo 18.
Throwing again here from the end zone. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's third down.
Okay, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
7 Pirates. Dragon 60. 18, 19 tight. Ready?
Daniels throwing on third. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this.
Viking 18. Check. 18. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19.
Desperation time here. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here we go. 45. Striker. 3-3.
Here's Robinson. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal.
Ready. Black. 95.
This time looking to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders hoping to make it look a little better before time runs out. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Go.
Now Daniels off the play action. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21.
Unlock line. Unlock line. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Ready.
Here's Daniels. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Try to set this up quick.
Gain of 17 yards. And a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, these were the kind of plays they needed, frankly, earlier in the game when it was still somewhat close. By this point, still a great play, but a bit of a hollow highlight with the game already decided.
Set, cut. Set, cut.
Handoff Matt Robinson. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Robinson on the inside give. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. You look pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Ready, ready. Red, 30.
They're throwing it. Going all the way to the end zone here. And we shouldn't be surprised as they connect in the end zone for yet another touchdown. The Falcons keep running away with this. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Takes over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception, which is forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Cup 19, Cup 2.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. Close to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Commanders first down.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 79 Bronx, Viking 18.
To the air again. Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And he doesn't get the chance to add on to that play, but this still has him across the midfield stripe all the way down to the opposing 42.
For a Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
The Commanders going field goal here. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that's only a small chip off of what's still a 29-point advantage.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
And the Falcons cover up the kick. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And I know it's different for every sport, Brock. So is this the point where we'd say this winning streak is official? Might have something to it. 3 wins in a row now after this latest triumph.
Well, you get to this point, and what happens is you get to that building the next day, and everybody feels good. Secretary feels good. Chef feels good. Kitchen feels good. Everybody's feeling good at stacking these kind of wins in a row.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from D.C.